let's talk some high school hockey. We have goaltender Grant Williams from Independence High School joining us, and he is taking a break from his job. What an awesome boss he must have to be able to take a quick break to hop on the radio with us. So, Grant, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So let's just dive right into this. You got an opportunity to play in the senior game, which is a big deal to seniors that play GNASH here in the Middle Tennessee area. What did that mean to you to be able to participate? And one, know that you were able to participate with everything we've been going through, and two, what was the experience like for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's great because you can really see from like your freshman year up to how much you've grown and how much you've seen the way high school hockey works as opposed to other kinds. And you just, I don't know, it's just cool to see you grow and get to the senior game and just have fun. And with COVID, it's hard, but it's different. But we're doing everything we can because we just want to get on the ice and play. So we're going to follow all the rules, masks up and all that. We're going to do anything to play, and just for the fun of it.
And you looked like you were having fun out there. I saw your teammates were egging you on to do some stretch passes to try to get on the board there with at least an assist. That kind of shows the fun right there, too. But seeing teammates as well that play for other schools and other teams, is that part of the camaraderie in GNASH? You guys are rivals on the ice, but I'm sure a lot of you played with each other growing up, too, right?
Yeah, and we played against the Summit players. Like Indy was with Summit last year. So it was Indy Summit. It was fun to play against, our old teammates that we used to play with.
And so what are you looking forward to in this upcoming season? And no matter what, it's your senior year, so that's got to be exciting too. So just what are you looking forward to experiencing in your last year at GNASH?
Yeah, we're just going to pursue what we did last year. We're going to carry on from that. We had a good season last year. One of our best ones, one could argue. We just had really good passion and good leadership on that team, and we're just hoping to do the same thing this year.
Grant, I know you had an injury a couple years back that you've since overcome, and that can obviously wear on people, not just physically but mentally. But you got through it, and you not only came back, you came back to the game strong. So what was that like for you getting back on the ice, mentally and physically, getting back to the game that you love?
Yeah, it was really, my first game back, it was really nerve-wracking. The first shot I got on me, I let in. It was a really easy save, and I was like, wow, are you seriously? This is how this is going to go first game back? But then, I just played my heart off after that because I was like, this is like what I love. This is what I love to do. I'm going to do everything I can to get back to it, and that's what I was kind of going through my head, during rehab, all that. I was just going to do everything I could. I went to not being able to bend my knee at all to all the way back, and I was just ready to play again, and there I was. I don't know. It was just a great feeling to get back on the ice.
That's a good mentality to have, too, right there, and that's how you help bounce yourself back with that going forward. And so being a goaltender, you got to ask, who got you into the game, who got you to love being a goaltender and wanting to be a goaltender?
Yeah, well, I started, when I was 6 years old, but I was a skater, then I didn't really think anything of being a goalie. And I don't even know what it was. I was just like, that position looks fun to me. I want to try it. So I did, and my first game I did awful. I let in 9 goals. In the second game I let in 7 goals, and then I started doing some trainings with Brad Guzda, who I still see now, and he's great. And yeah, he got me after I did a couple sessions with him after those brutal games. I got shutouts when I was 9 or 10 from him, and I don't know. Since then, it's just been really fun to me.
That's a pretty good progression to go from letting in 9 to getting shutouts. So did you kind of model your game after any pro out there, or just kind of taking the teaching that you were getting and going from there?
Just growing up, always just watching Pecorino because I'm a big Predators fan. That's who I grew up watching. So I, kind of learned a lot of his styles and developed a lot of his kind of movements and all that because, that's just who I grew up watching. He's really fun to watch and athletic.
Excellent. And so, again, folks, Grant Williams, he is the goaltender for Independence High School, a senior going into the season. GNASH high school hockey here in Middle Tennessee starts up next week. So it just feels like it came on so quickly, but it's already October coming up tomorrow. And so I got to ask this. This is going to dive into the goaltender aspect of this, too. There's always these discussions about VH and RVH in terms of goaltender positioning. I know I'm getting into the weeds here, and everything, but what is your opinion in terms of goaltenders and utilizing the RVH versus the VH?
Well, I think the VH, the regular VH, I think that was kind of more of I don't know. It was like an early 2000s thing that I noticed, and it's kind of died down that I've seen. And a lot of goalies, I have also switched to the RVH because it looks a lot cleaner. It's just, you can tell it's taking up more space of the net from the posts from either side. And you can even do like an RVH with a paddle down from like really close into the post. And then, I don't know, that's just, yeah.
How do you feel that affects you in terms of going east to west? Like, for instance, if there's a rebound that occurs or you have those cross-ice passes, how do you feel that affects you when it comes to those in terms of movement?
Yeah, so it's like when you have your foot on the post, you just get all the power you can get from the post, push off from there, and then try to get to wherever the puck goes as best you can. Okay. Sometimes you can overshoot it, or sometimes you can undershoot where you're getting to it, and it's just, sometimes it goes in, sometimes you can stop it.
Well, I'll be watching this year. I had to go goalie nerd just a little bit right there to get your opinion on it, because I know goaltenders always have opinions on those matters and everything. So let's get to know Grant a little bit more here, too. We got to know, what's your favorite hockey movie?
Ooh. Let's see. I've always liked Miracle. That's an original. That's a really good one that I've always loved.
That is a great movie. That's mine.
I get all the feels just talking about Miracles.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah.
So for a goaltender, and I'm sure most hockey players have rituals and everything, but goaltenders tend to have their rituals. What's your game day ritual, and especially your pregame ritual? What are you usually caught doing, and you make sure you have to do before every game?
So it's like before I get on the ice, I'm not even getting dressed yet. It's like players are still kind of in the locker room talking, and I'll go out with a tennis ball, and I have a glove, and I have both my earbuds in. That's a big priority to me, to have my music playing, and just get in the zone and focus. And while I'm, throwing a tennis ball and catching it in my glove, just seeing how fast I can get it, getting closer to the wall, and just, doing my eye movements. And then I go in the locker room and then play music, and then I just bond with the team before games.
Yeah, bonding's definitely a big part.
Oh, yeah.
Very big part. So, got to ask then, too, can you juggle?
No.
Oh.
I've always wanted to learn how to try, but I've just never been able to. I've tried. But yeah, it's hard.
That's the next thing. Pecorine was showing that off the pause that he learned how to juggle. So that's your assignment then, is before you graduate, you got to learn how to juggle. Okay.
Sounds good.
So you talk about earbuds being in. What's some of the music you're listening to, man? As a goaltender, you listen to relaxing things like pump up music, rock, rap. What's usually playing in your earbuds?
Yeah, I listen to mainly rap. I have a pregame playlist because I got put in charge of the box during the pregame. So I got some, Juice WRLD, A$AP Ferg, Trippie Redd. I got some, just some rap, and it's good. It pumps me up. I don't know what it is.
Well, I'll be listening for the walls to be shaking during pregame.
Oh, yeah. You'll hear it. You'll hear it for sure.
Well, Grant, we do appreciate you taking the time to join us. Best wishes for you this season, and enjoy your senior year. So glad you got to participate in that senior game and know how much it meant to you all to be there and for your families to be there watching you. So just thanks for joining us, and can't wait to see you in action this year, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me again.
Absolutely. Folks, Grant Williams, goaltender for Independence Spring Hill. He goes to Independence High School, taking a break off of his job. And
that was nice of him to do, and also he's fun to talk to.
Yeah. Major props to Grant's boss.
Yes.
For letting him take 10 minutes to talk to us tonight about hockey.
Thanks for sharing him with us for the evening.
Thanks for sharing.